Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to the channel. Today we're racing stage 2 of the 4x4 ZRacing series, and this one takes us to Watopia on Jurassic coast, 20 kilometers, around 200 meters of elevation with one key climb through Titan's Grove. If you want the full breakdown including equipment setup, make sure to check out my route recon video after this one. I'm lining up once again with a super strong A-PEX VELO squad. Welcome to Justin, who is new to our squad, and welcome back Lucas, who is back racing after a bad injury. So we are strong in numbers, but these Monday primetime fields are so stacked that it's still difficult with Zwift back dynamics to make use of the team numbers. We have got the usual favorite with Magnus Nielsen, but since he's also focusing on Sisu Pinky Tour, there might be a chance to take away the top spot from him today. So we are off and we leave the pants and we immediately get ready for the first and only climb of the day, the Titan's Grove KOM, where I expected the strongest guys to increase the pace since that's their only chance to make a difference. Apart from the first 5 kilometers, the route is very easy and there are no chances to break away or hurt the peloton, especially in such a big and stacked field as today in primetime ZRacing advanced races. So we are here entering the first part of the Titan's Grove KOM. This is not part of the official segment. It's a very rolling terrain. You see like lots of like up and down sections. You need to make use of your momentum and draft of the peloton. I'm trying to stay here in around like the middle of the group to just be covered, and yeah, normally it shouldn't be any danger to lose the group here in this position. And yeah, I'm just trying to do what is necessary. I'm grinding here on the pedals at around 70 RPM. Heart rate is already near the 180s, so the pace is high here. But yeah, I'm trying to do what is needed to stay with the group. You can also see me here fading. I know it's dangerous, but I always try to do that, especially in such a strong field where I'm not the favorite here, where I need to just save the energy and make sure to get through with, yeah, like as efficient as possible. All right, now we enter the real segment and I'm moving to the front here. Bit too early, like I should have timed that a bit later, but I was like slingshotting through the field, so I used the momentum here, entering the Titan's Grove reverse KOM in like first position, 910 meters at an average of 4.3%, and this is where I expected the first and strongest guys to really go nuts. You can also see here already first guys are attacking. I think Chris is there as well, Chris Bolwell, my teammate, really strong rider. He is pushing the pace here with 9 watts per kilo at the front. I stay here in the pack. I'm not really concerned to follow these strongest guys. Like I will just try to go with the flow here and try to stay with the peloton. We are moving towards the top of the climb. Chris and his companions here, they have a gap here. But yeah, it will just be hard to break away since that field is so big and strong. So 1 minute 28 for the Titan's Grove KOM. Was not even my top 3 time here, so it was fast, but it was not too hard. I mean, I was suffering here at 185 beats per minute. I'm fading behind, like I'm losing some positions, and this is where the gap's opening up, and this is really dangerous here. I'm trying to stay here behind Mansfield because I know he's a very strong rider and he's capable of closing down the gap, but I think he was also struggling coming back from a week of vacation or something, he wrote in the chat. So I'm struggling here to close down the gap, and you can see this is so hard. The peloton is moving so fast, and once you lose the draft, you lose touch to the group, and this is just so hard to close down the gap here. And I was just a bit late and it was so hard to close down the gap. You can see my heart rate is still in the 180s. I'm suffering here really hard, losing a lot of energy here. So once again, I risked it a lot, and yeah, risked it a bit too much, but yeah, that's how it is, and still I have to risk it, and I have to play it cool here. Carsten was helping me to give me an early draft here, and I'm back here in the group just when we hit like that short gradient to follow after the downhill, and I'm suffering here already here, and they're pushing it at the front again with 8 watts per kilo. I'm just trying to stay here in the group, trying to recover at the same time. I mean, I didn't really have a good workout in, so this was a good warm-up in, so this was kind of like my warm-up I was hoping for, because you can see it in the top right profile. There is still a lot to come and still also like time to recover, so I wasn't too concerned. But in general, I didn't feel great that day. Like I didn't have my best legs. I was suffering here even on that short climb, which should be normally possible for me. But yeah, again, like weather was crazy on the Monday, like with yeah, changing from like beautiful sunshine to rainy and thunderstorm and whatever. So this weather outside was really tough and made it hard for me to adapt to yeah, like get in the zone for racing on Zwift. All right, we have one guy attacking off the front. I cannot see who it is, but yeah, he has just a small gap, and you can see he is hardly getting away there from the big peloton. It's just so hard, especially if you're alone. You need to be really a huge diesel engine guy, and yeah, you just need a lot of raw power to be able to pull that off. But yeah, the pace is high. The peloton is strung out here at this moment with 6 kilometers to go. We are reaching another gradient here, another short kick with around 2.6, 2.8 and 3%. So nothing too crazy here, but that final part, the final like 8 kilometers, it's just up and down, which is dangerous because you need to stay in position, you need to stay focused to not miss any attacks and splits. But yeah, I'm here now in a comfortable position here, trying to stay like in the first half of the field, and yeah, just trying to spin my legs and get ready for that final sprint, because on paper it should suit me, but again, I didn't really feel comfortable. I was struggling really hard to hold the pace, hold the group, and yeah, this was just a super tough day in the saddle. Probably I was riding and training a bit too much the last few days, like with Sisu Pinky on Saturday. On Sunday I recorded an outdoor video with like a 2 hours push up 4 climbs, and then Monday we have the ZRacing event, so probably I should have taken it a bit more easy. So 2 kilometers to go, and we see more attacks at the front. I didn't see it here in the race, but it's actually 2 of my teammates attacking with another guy. So there is Carsten and Chris. They are attacking off the front here at this moment. The peloton is increasing the pace here. I'm pushing 6 watts per kilo just to stay in position. Here you see the 3 guys. They already have a gap here with 1.7 kilometers to go. I could just see there's one APV jersey, and these guys, they have a small gap. You can see it, but it's so hard to break away from that big peloton. 1 kilometer to go, and this is where I should start to get in position, because with that long finishing straight, the guys just start to move so early, and also the race was not too hard for the top tier riders, so they will just go for a very long sprint. I'm already getting out of the saddle here with 6 watts per kilo, trying to get to the front, and I'm sitting down again, and this is where I lose momentum and where I lose like, yeah, all the good position to really push it to the line. 400 meters to go, and I'm waiting to really get explosive on the pedals, but yeah, I didn't really have it that day. Like you can see now, I'm starting to push here. 718 watts is the maximum I can push, just over 11 watts per kilo. And yeah, this was just not my day. This was a really horrible sprint for me. So a disappointing 31st place for me. Shout out to Remco, who finished in 3rd place, and Teddy, who finished in 8th place. Unfortunately, Chris and Carsten couldn't make it to the line with their breakaway, but they could still manage to secure 21st and 24th. Solid results in this perspective. And props also to Lucas for finishing in 26th in his comeback race. Mega job. Great showing from our team also in the GC. Teddy sitting in a superb 5th place, Carsten in 9th, Remco in 12th, I'm in 16th, John in 17th. And with Martin, Henrik, Jess and Martin, we have a total of 9 riders inside the top 41. The power chart is pretty disappointing, a maximum of 718 watts only in the sprint. I just had no sprint in my legs today. My max heart rate was at 192, so it's not that I didn't give it my everything, maybe I was just too tired from the days before. Power numbers underline that. This was probably one of my worst sprints ever, with only 11.4 watts per kilo acceleration on 5 seconds. But that's how it is sometimes. Not every race is your day, I guess, but that's racing. Alright, so that was stage 2 of the 4x4 series. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and drop a comment below. It really supports the channel. And now I'm curious, how did stage 2 go for you? Did Titan's Grove break you, or did you still have legs for the sprint? See you in stage 3. Cheers and ride on.
Remember to subscribe.